Hi everyone! Today I want to review this book for you, and it's called The Golden Age of Botanical Art, and it's by Q. Martyn Riggs. So Kew Royal Botanical Gardens is, if you're not aware, it's here in UK, and it's a beautiful botanical kind of heaven, really. And so yes, let's look into this book. First of all, it's a hardcover. It's quite big. It's a very generous book. It's on a heavy side, and what I like about it, it's got this it doesn't have a sleeve on it. I'm not sure. Some of the books arrive without any sleeves. It's got this like a wipeable type of texture to it, and that's what it looks like on the back. And it's really pretty. I like that it's a teal colored book, and the colors are quite gorgeous on the cover as well. Okay, so the golden age of botanical art basically is where things started, and so the style will be very different to how things evolved in the botanical artistry over the years. And so if you are someone who has a curious nature and you love to learn things and you want to find out how things originated in that art style, then that's a good book to have. The illustrations are beautiful, and it's like going to a museum and having it all in one place. So you will have also a fair bit of writing here. A nice little introduction by Martyn Riggs, so that's all good. And you can see it all starts here with the origins of botanical art, and it goes very, very far back. So I read a little bit here, and it was really interesting, but I don't want to spoil it for you. So that's essentially what it is. It's got some religious meaning as well, and how plants were used in religious paintings, and obviously Leonardo da Vinci and his input in the religious side of things with the plants. And then early works of the 16th century. So it really starts right from the beginning, and you can see all of that. And these are, what are they, the 17th century? Yeah, 18th century paintings here. So I could recognize that by the style of it. It's very kind of soft, and it almost has like a movement to it, fluidity. So that's that. And then it just goes on through different countries and different ages. So here, for example, explorations of Russia and Japan, and different plants of different habitats and climates and all of that. And then here we have, I wonder how old this is. Yeah, you must read in here, but something says here 1803 and 1805. So this looks like a super old swatch card of some sort. So that's really interesting to see how colors have not faded in such a long time. And then more work. So some pages are like a big image on one page. This is gorgeous. Some of them are smaller. Some of them are kind of divided with a nice bit of information. Also, most of them are on this like off-white paper, which makes it look a little bit more vintage, and I love that as well. It's a beautiful book to have for sure. But if you prefer the modern botanical art, then that might not be for you. But if you're curious about how things used to look, then definitely beautiful book to have. And basically you get everything here that you can think of, different plants and different trees and things like that. So then it goes into modern, or what was modern for that time, and that's The Flowers of War and Beyond. So we'll tell you a little bit about that. This I find really interesting. It's like a whole painting of it. It's a scene from some tropical forest, and it has like a dark background with all these roots and things hanging off the different plants and trees, and it's just really beautiful to look at, really. And then look at this one, how complicated but stunning colors. So yeah, these are still, so what are these? These are 1979 and 1988, so they're definitely modern compared to the the beginning of it, but obviously not as modern as now, and we're still speaking of, what is that, 40 years, 50 years ago. So it's still that the art has the style, or the different style of the botanical art has still changed a little bit. But look how beautiful this artichoke is. And there is this one as well, which is gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. So this is A Study of a Rose, Bouquet d'Or by Regine Hagendorn, painted in 2004, which is basically 15 years ago. So beautiful work, really, really stunning. Couldn't advise it more. There is a nice mix of things, so it's not just the old pieces of work, but look at this. I mean, this is just the amount of work that would go into this is just it's hard to even start or begin to imagine where you would need to start and how long this would take. But yeah, absolutely appreciate the time and the effort that went into this. Beautiful. So that is it, really. I hope you enjoyed this book review, and thanks for watching, and see you soon.